Have you ever woken up one morning and thought, you know what? I want to do something really totally stupid and crazy, and yep, today's the day to do it. Well, that is me today. And my version of crazy and stupid is I'm going to design my own guardian farm? I know, right? What idiocy is this? But to do that, I'm going to need some stuff. So let's go gather some things, and then we'll see what disaster I can make of a guardian farm. Step one for this madness involves soul sand. And, you know, turns out there is some here. So the trick is it's well guarded. So I think I need to do something about their the bony guardian people. Hello, skeleton. Please enjoy your quick death. And let's get ourselves some soul sand for this mess. And the way this is going to work, I'm basing this, it's going to be my own design, which is always a questionable choice. But it's based a little bit on some of the Guardian Farm stuff that ENX04 has done. And yeah. Do we have a Guardian Farm? Probably. Maybe? I don't know. But I want to build one, so whether we have one or not, I am building one. So, yeah, it was just one of those things. I woke up and chose crazy, I think. It is definitely one of those days like, yep, we are waking up and choosing crazy. That's just how this is going to work. Yeah, I've got, was it 9, 10, 12 stacks? I think I need 8. Should be fine. I guess I could also put those in there because, you know, that's a thing. And let's see, what else is on my list? I need a turtle helmet, maybe some invisibility potions. I need some string because I'm going to have to get many stacks of scaffolding. That's going to be a special breed of fun. Fortunately, I have bamboo. I may have to just go thwacky over the spider farm. But, hey, we got stuff. We'll get there.
There.
Thank you.
Have fun with that.
Nice. I was meaning to get over to the post office because I heard there was some good stuff over there.
This is yours. You didn't have a box.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I should probably, you know, claim one or something. But thank you. Yes, shulker boxes are going to be helpful.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And there's a shop open, so you know. There you go.
May have to hit that up. Well, thank you both. You are both awesome and amazing at the same time.
I'm awesome, you're amazing. Or you're amazing, I'm awesome.
Take care. Yep, this is awesome. Excellent gift from Whitetop and Doozer. Handful of extra shulker boxes. That is definitely going to come in handy. Well, as Whitetop mentioned, I have not yet claimed a spot here in the mailroom. So I think I'm going to come over here. We're going to claim this one right here. All right. Cool. Now, I didn't bring any sort of dyes or anything with me, so it's just going to be hard to see. So there's the temple, right? The nice ocean monuments right there. Now, I'm gearing up. I've got potions of invisibility, got water breathing, all this stuff. So we should be okay. The good news is I don't think there are any Elder Guardians in this. I've flown over it often enough. I've got no scary enchantments. If they are there, well, I'm not happy about that possibility. But we're just going to pretend like everything is fine and that they're dead and or on vacation. So the first step is to figure out where the heck I need to put things and start laying down a layer of scaffolding. That's right, scaffolding. I don't know how well this actually is going to work on the multiplayer server. Oh, that's unpleasant. That is seriously unpleasant. Okay. Turns out Elder Guardians exist here, and I'm not happy about that. Well, I wasn't expecting to go naked Guardian Farm raiding, but you know, it's okay. We can totally do this. It's gonna be great. Looking out behind me, I see dolphins. Everything should be fine. Oh, this is probably the stupidest thing I've done today. Build a guardian farm, they said. It'll be easy, they said. That's not going to be any sort of problem. No. No, everything's going to be great. Could you, like, be dead now? Any day now would be awesome. Okay, perfect. That is 1. Hi. Do me a favor. Stay there. Right? You're just going to sit there. You're going to take it like a man. Or you're going to run away also like men, because they do that too. There's no universal, you know, behavior for men. And also, I'm now stuck. Okay, cool. I've got another sponge. Oh, I've got a guardian head. Awesome. Oh, hi. There he is. Cool. That's right. You're going to die for me, right? Oh, I would die for you. Yep, see? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now that the Elder Guardians are out of the way, the trick here is to find the corner of this, which is at... what is that? 3293 and 802. Huh. All right, looks like somebody's having some fun there. All right, so basically what I want to do is, first off, I am invis. Perfect. All right, so I want to come straight up. Cool, so I think I've got where I want to start things. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Took way too long. I get that. Oh, actually, I think I want to do it down a block now that I'm thinking about this. Because I want to waterlog these. All right, so we're going to take this out that way. And try this again, this time with feeling. Of course, I left my shovel in my ender chest, but that's okay. So we're going to stick that there. All right, 1. All right, and let's go this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, and that one falls. Cool. All right, now take that out, and we start again. Again, I'm a big believer that the only good fish comes in stick form, so I have zero desire to eat any of these fish or anything like that. So if they would just leave me alone, I think we can be fine until I start killing them en masse in my factory, right? I think we can all get along until that point, right? Sure. That's absolutely how this is going to work. We'll totally get along right up until the fish factory opens, and then they'll have their opportunity to object as they go plummeting into the fire. It'll be great. This is exactly how this farm is going to work, except for the yeeting themselves right off the edge there. Yeah, the idea is the Guardians are going to end up on top of all of this scaffolding. So, and scaffolding is a one-way block for mobs. They go up and they don't go back down. So I just need to get a little bit of stuff figured out to be sure I've got scaffolding through all of the spaces here. But yeah, that's going to be the general idea. The next step is we're going to add some fence gates going all the way across. And yes, I do need to open them, but let's make sure I've got them all across here first. Okay. Now, I need to do this on both sides, right? Because I need my fishy friends to come through, though. That actually could be, because I need water here. I need the water to stop, but I need the water to stop there. Okay, I need to figure out a little bit of something, because this is going to have to be a water stream going up. Right, I need a bubble vader here. It's a little weird design, and I need more trapdoors. But I think maybe it will work. But I was kind of hoping... I made think about this a little bit. Let me go get some more trapdoors or trapdoors, fence gates. And we'll see how this goes. But the reality is, I sort of was hoping I could get water streams going here. We'll connect to this. And still keep water flowing. And I think the fence gates are going to stop that. So, okay, sorry. Random musing. I have a, okay. I have a guardian in my boat. Well, I guess he'll stay there as I make my way back to my island and hope for the best. Good luck, Guardian. And doesn't that look impressive? I mean, it's not doing anything right now, but that's an awful lot of iron bars hanging up. Oh, hey, I guess I'm in the water. Turns out flying is better if you actually, do what you're supposed to do to fly. Anyway, so this is, whoa, okay, I can't fly. I'm flying as hard. Anyway, so the idea here now is to try to figure out how to set up the collection and kill chambers, right? So the idea is this stone is going to come out, but it's going to be I'm going to fill this top area with water and then extend out basically a water flow out this way somewhere. And then that will probably become the kill chamber, right? Which is great for all the little fishies way down there. And then what's also cool is when the water will pour down to, well, way down there. And I've got remember I put in all of the soul sand? Well, I'll hit it with some kelp. A lot of kelp. I may have to wait for some of it. It's not going to grow this high on its own. So I'm definitely going to have to manually make it grow, which is going to take roughly forever. And approximately that much bone meal. But this should be okay. We'll get this growing out this way. And then I have to figure out the collection. So this is going to be a little awkward and scary, but I guess let's go ahead and get started. So I'm getting ready. And I'm really close to getting this Guardian farm turned on, but I want to get the collection system in place before the Guardians start falling, because it turns out it's just nicer that way. I know, weird, right? So what I want to do is I think I want to turn this into a weird collection system of goodness. Now I want to double check some space back here. Looks like I have some space, which is good. So unfortunately, it's really hard to build down in Minecraft. Up is easy. Down is a little bit harder. So we're going to play in this water stream and see if I can get a platform in place that I can start putting things in that I can, stand on. Standing on blocks is so much fun. I have no idea if this farm is going to work. Honestly, I am hoping it's going to work. I'm marginally confident it's going to work. But the reality is I have zero clue. So we're going to try this together, and I don't know. Let's hope it works. The idea is that the Guardians are going to drop down here. I'm going to layer this over with campfires, probably soul campfires, actually. So they'll come down here and they'll cook on the fire, like fish do. But I need to get the drops someplace, and I don't want to deal with massive hopper lines. I don't want to deal with mine carts. So what I'm going to do is these hoppers are going to feed down into this dropper, which is going to be powered by a comparator clock or an observer clock, fast observer clock, right? So all of these hopefully will spit out stuff really, really fast, and I hope it will keep up with the drops. If not, we're just going to end up with lots of drops. What can I say? I need to fill this in. All right, because the Guardians are going to wash over this way. I just need to be sure they don't bounce out. That would be really embarrassing. Could you imagine being a Guardian? You get whooshed up here into the sky. You're living your best life for about 4.5 seconds and then go falling off like out into the... I don't know. Actually, maybe they might be okay. It's like, hey, it's like flying. And then they splash down and safe. It's like, wee, let's do it again. But they can't do it again because then they'll fall outside the farm and then they'll be sad. And that would be embarrassing for them too. So, yeah, we'll just keep them in. I think that'll be safe. Everything will be lovely that way. If any of you are watching this and it's thinking, oh, hey, maybe I'll build this farm myself. Don't build it in the order I've done it. I've totally built it in the wrong order. 100%. This order is wrong, but, you know, we'll deal with it. Absolutely, because what else am I going to do? Okay. Yeah, sorting system is in place. It's not completely set up because I need to put in the prismarine bits and bobs that I'm going to get. And also, maybe I'll get lucky enough to get ink sacs. I don't know. But all of this is going to flow over here and into the sorting system. That is going to go into some other equipment. But first, I think it's time to actually see if this farm is going to work. And I got to tell you, I'm a little worried about this. Here's where things are about to get messy. I need to grow kelp from the bottom of this thing all the way to the top. Now, turns out golden carrots don't help you fly, so we need to avoid that problem. But I also need to avoid getting eaten by all of the bad guys here, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to invis up. Okay. Now. Okay. Come on. I can do it. I can get out of this, right? I can't. Fine. I can go this way. All right. Now, I think to save myself a little bit is I'm going to take off the elytra, first of all. And then let's see. I think, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. Let's just get some, okay. Right. That's a problem. Let's just get some kelp planted. Hi. Will you get out of the way? It's like a really annoying dog. All right. We'll just get this kelp in place. And hopefully these things just don't see me, right? That's the idea. I want them to not see me. And I can just get kelp planted all in here. And then maybe what I can do is get it all bone mealed up the way I need it to. Okay? We're going to try. We're going to try this and hope for the best. This is the last row of kelp, I think. So I'm going to grow this up, and then we're going to go topside and make sure that the kelp all reaches all the way to the top. And then we're going to come down and break it and watch all sorts of fun stuff happen. Okay, quick look. This kelp, just making sure that all of the kelp is grown all the way to the top, right? And it looks like we are in good shape, which is fabulous. We also have a thunderstorm, which is less fabulous. Cool, but I think we're about ready to let this sucker loose. Okay, so I'm going to take these bars out so that the water is released. That's what's going to wash all of our happy friends. Uh-oh. That's not good. I guess that's dirt now. But that's going to wash all of our happy friends right down into the Chamber of Death, right? And hit the fence, not the stone. Okay. And while I like a good Chamber of Death, I'm not sure that the Guardians are going to, which is actually, I'm okay with that. So let's get all this stuff out. Come on. And then I'll go fix my filters and we'll let the kelp loose and we'll see how this goes. Here it is, the moment of truth where, again, we're going to see if this whole mess works. So take off the elytra for a moment. And let's get in here. We'll break all of the kelp. And I want to break it in such a way that I'm not immediately sucked up by the bubble stream. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. This is the last Last one. Okay. No, 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 no. Remember what I said about before I'm ready? Yeah, that's kind of where we're at now. That was the whole before I'm ready. So up to the top we go. And yeah, I'll need to go and double check my filters again because I just ended up with a lot of kelp and stuff up here. Ah, jeez, monkeys. Okay, filters. Yes, I'll check those since I'm right here and able to fly straight and stuff. All right, so I've replaced that row of stone with the iron bars because the guardians were getting caught underneath it. And the next thing I'm going to do is going to take that out, and I want to put a row of stone brick right along the top here. This is going to keep the guardians from getting launched by the bubble column and keep them right here in the water where they can then get pushed out into the rest of the farm. And hopefully, won't have to worry about some guardian seeing me and yeeting me off into the wherever it is they want to yeet me off to. So theoretically, this AFK spot should be enough to keep the guardian spawns limited to this area, mostly under here, okay? Now, you can see if a bunch of them are hanging out. We're going to solve that problem in a minute. Okay, but for now, the squids that are making it up here, like that one, they're whooshing up the water, okay? And then slowly but eventually making it into the fire, okay? And they may fight it, but, you know, you can't fight death. Eventually it comes for you. Okay, cool. So the next thing in our lovely stretch of chaos is I need to layer that whole area down there, all the ground underneath my farm, with soul sand. All right, so 3094 and 802 is 9494 right there. Okay, and with this is going to come all the way across this way. Take the scaffolding out. And this is going to come all the way over here. Actually, except for this middle block right there. I don't want the guardians blowing up into the that center area. All right, that is all done. Let's beat feet and get out of here before the guardians know we're here. And then we'll go check up at the spawning area, and we'll just see how well this works. Okay, so look at that. Look at all of those happy little guardians flopping their way up here. Now, the good news is they're going to help push each other right out of the water, right, and down into the fire, right? We are very much talking crab pot politics here. They're just going to pull each other down into the flaming goodness. And yeah, right, you can see all of the stuff flowing across now, right? The fish are stuck, but who cares? And everything else should just end up getting sorted. Oh, this is wonderful, right? And this is why I'm doing this, right? For all of those happy drops. Oh, it worked. It worked, man. I gotta tell you, I am shocked. I am shocked this is working as well as it is, right? It's a one-dimensional farm. I'm not using the nether, but it looks like, oh, look at all those happy squid guardians. Yes, this is what this is. I love it. Well, I stayed up way too late working on this, but the beginnings of the system are done. I now have a thing. It's automatically crafting sea lanterns, crafting prismarine blocks, and regular prismarine. And also, you know, I'm collecting a few shards. Well, theoretically, I'm collecting ink sacs, but I don't think I'm actually getting any. And then also some raw cod. I figured, why not leave it in case I ever need to tame like 80,000 cats? You know, I'm set. But the really big one here for me is the sea lanterns. Now, I wish I could say I designed these. I was too tired and didn't want to mess with it. So I went and found a couple of examples. I think I was on Silent Whisperer's YouTube channel. There'll be a link in the description. But it's fun, and it's all the stuff comes over, which of course I'm now here, so it's not happening very often. You see the different items come through, right? And they all end up down here in these chests, right? And this one, once this one fills up, the prismarine will really start to make its way over here. So the blocks and the regular prismarine will actually get crafted a little bit faster. But I really wanted to focus on sea lanterns because I like sea lanterns and I wanted a bunch. So that's where we're starting. And yeah, so it's working pretty well. I did switch to honey over here from, I had chests just to align the items. I've just found honey just works better. So if you have the option, maybe use honey for those and not chests, or I guess you could use sea pickles to align it, but honey's working really well for me here. And of course, everything that's not getting sucked into a hopper is getting all burny. One last thing, let me free cam around here. When I built this, I was running a repeater every other or every couple of blocks. Turns out it wasn't enough to power all of the dispensers. What I would have needed to do actually was push them right up next to the dispenser to power the dispenser. But I didn't feel like tearing out all of the wall and putting those just to make it work right. So, hey, we went repeater overload. It's totally fine. No one will notice. It'll be great. So, cheese monkeys. So yeah, everything is great. And when I'm back here in my little AFK platform, and I put some iron bars on both sides, because the zombie piglins, I did not want them bumping me off. Now I'd end up down in the water, but then I would drown, and that wouldn't be cool. And I've actually had them, I had to put this one in because they bumped me back into the portal, which AFKing in the nether is not nearly as helpful as one might think. So yeah, it's doing great. You can see all of the guardians, riding up the waterfall. Yes, that's how that works. But to their hot flaming death, which is great for me, and maybe not so great for the fish, but hey, I'm the important one here, right? Yes, that's how that works. Dramatic crouching doesn't work nearly as well when you're on scaffolding. But that is going to do it for me today. I'm excited as all heck, man. I did not, I was worried. I was worried that this farm wasn't going to work. But hey, it's working great. And, oh man, I'm thrilled. And hey, if you like seeing Guardians fly up, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more fun and exciting stuff. And until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.